Question 15. Simplify completely 2x squared minus 9x minus 5 over 4x cubed plus 2x squared. When you see a question like this, the first thing you should think is factorising. Okay? You've got to factorise the top or the bottom or both. And as you do that, it will become more obvious what you need to do next. Okay? So, I'm going to factorise the bottom first. So factorise bottom, or denominator. So 4x cubed plus 2x squared. It's important that you show what you're doing and why, so the examiner can mark it carefully. What goes into both of those? 2x squared. So that's what goes outside the bracket. And then inside the bracket, I should have 2x plus 1. Now that gives me a bit of a clue, because I know that I'm going to be trying to cancel down a bit later, and so I'm thinking that this bracket here will be repeated on the top. So I reckon that one of my factors of this one is going to be 2x plus 1. So then I'm going to factorise the top as well. Notice on the bottom that it's not a quadratic, there's no number at the end, it's x cubed, so you know that all you're doing is looking for common factors for both. Okay? That's got me at least 1 mark. Now we're going to factorise the top. So I've got 2x squared minus 9x minus 5. Some of you are thinking, oh, I can use that to work out what my factors are, which is brilliant. You can do that. If you're not sure, use the AC method, okay, which you should be reasonably confident with. Remember that this is A, that's B, that's C. So AC is going to be 2 times minus 5, which is minus 10. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to make minus 10 and add to make minus 9. So that's got to be 1 and minus 10. Okay, it's not always that quick, but they try and make them reasonably easy because of the nature of the question. And it's only worth 3 marks. We're now going to split up B into those two parts. So we're going to have x and minus 10x. You can write that as 1x if it makes you happy, you don't need to. So 2x squared plus 1x minus 10x minus 5. Doesn't matter if you've written those the other way around, it won't make a difference. First set of brackets, now remember we're going to divide this down the middle and we're going to factorise the two sides. So this side, what goes into both, x goes into both, and then what's going to be left, 2x plus 1. I expected that, there it is. On the other side, I know that this bracket's going to be repeated, so I'm thinking what am I multiplying by? It's going to be minus 5 and 2x plus 1. So my two brackets are going to be 2x plus 1 and x minus 5, which comes from there and there. I put that back into my fraction, so it's going to be, instead of the top there, we're going to have 2x plus 1 and x minus 5. Instead of my bottom, I'm going to have 2x squared and 2x plus 1. Because I have the same thing on the top and the bottom, I can cancel out at that point. So there's my repeated bracket, cancel it out. So I'm left with x minus 5 over 2x squared. And there's nothing else I can cancel, so that is as simple as it will get. It's only 3 marks. If there was anything more to it, then you might end up with some more marks at that last stage. Okay?